I'm very scared to vlog anything with my child. It's very scary as a new mom.
Ready for their 1 month?
My daughter is officially 1 month old. She wasn't sleeping. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Hello and welcome to the vlog. This is Editing Serein, basically letting you know this is the first time I'm trying to vlog with a newborn. I have a lot of mixed emotions and I'm also still recovering mentally, emotionally, and physically. I will have my birth story up soon, but I pretty much update as much as possible over on Instagram stories and Instagram. And I did save all of my postpartum as well as my baby stuff in my highlights on Instagram if you wanted to like go back and kind of catch up on what's been going on. I will update you guys in an official like my birth story and what happened to the best of my ability, and where I share as much as possible, because I always think it's important to share as much as possible and be super honest. This way, if you guys have any experiences, or if you have had experiences similar to mine, or you're going into pregnancy and you just wanted to learn more, obviously my experience is mine and it's unique, and what I go through as a woman, a mother, and what my child goes through is our experience. It's not necessarily going to be yours. You know, just because if we had a hard time or I had a hard time, it does not mean that's going to be your experience. But I also want to be very honest so that you know when we do have hard times or struggles, how we go through it, how we process it, and how we move through it, so that maybe it can help you and you can take and glean what you want from us and apply it to your own life or learn from our mistakes. I'm very scared to vlog anything with my child because people are very opinionated, and usually it comes from a place of love and concern, but oftentimes it doesn't come off that way. If you ever feel inclined to reach out to me, and you have to preface it with, not to be rude, no offense, I'm sorry to, I don't mean to, but any of those things that like you want to talk to me about, but you have to say these phrases before reaching out to me, odds are better just leave it unsaid. Chances are all of those things that you don't mean will come off that way with the next thing you're about to say. It's very scary as a new mom. It's very scary to just put your life on the internet, period. And it's even more so as I try to navigate motherhood and newborn life. And just know that child rearing has changed a lot in the last 5 years, the last 10 years, the last 15 years. I have friends who have 7 and 8 year olds and they're like, wow, so much has changed even between then and now. Know that Chris and I follow the American Pediatrics guidelines. We follow our pediatrician, our doctor, our doula. We follow these guidelines that are now set in 2021. Without further ado, I guess I'll show you a little bit of our life. Please be kind. I'm still dealing with postpartum depression and recovery in general, and anybody who has had baby blues, postpartum depression, depression in general, just know that, you know, you're not alone. And that's something I've always known, but like I really appreciated everybody who reached out to me and shared their own stories and letting me know that it does get better, because the constant reminder of it does get better, as much as sometimes I can't see the light at the end of the tunnel, hearing it from those that have gone through it and are better helps. Without further ado, here is a week in my life as a new mom for the first time. I'm sure there'll be more vlogs. We're still staying at home, so, you know, it's just us trying to navigate newborn life under quarantine. My daughter is officially 1 month old. I thought I would try and start vlogging again. We'll see how this turns out. I originally wanted to start vlogging yesterday, Monday, and like start a fresh week, kind of ease myself back into work. I think it might help me feel a little bit more like myself again. If you're new to the vlog, if you're new to the channel, I just had my first baby a month ago today. It was a very hard last couple of days of pregnancy because I did deal with pups and just end of pregnancy stuff, and then I had a very long labor that ended with a lot of complications along the way, and ended up having a C-section, which C-sections are a major abdominal surgery. I think a lot of times because they are so common in childbirth that we kind of forget it is major abdominal surgery, usually done unplanned. There are a lot of planned ones, and that's a whole different set of circumstances. Mine was completely unplanned at the end of a very exhausting 3 weeks and a very, very exhausting and intense 46 hours. I was kind of, in my friend's words, a shell of a person after I came home. I was a shell of a person at the hospital, and I felt like I was losing my mind and myself. And then when I came home, it was a very, very, very rough first 2 weeks that had some great days, some great hours, and some really dark hours and days. I'm trying to ease myself back into work because I love it, and it's a little bit, I can kind of control how much I work, but I also really miss it. So I'm gonna try vlogging. I'm gonna see how this goes. I've been up for a while. I wake up in the morning and I use my Haka pumps immediately because my breasts are engorged. Pop these suckers on and hop into a very hot steamy shower to kind of get the most let down and natural way of kind of just letting all that milk flow out so that it's not as painful. And then as soon as I get out of the shower, I hop on my Spectra pump and I pump for about 20 minutes, and then I hand express, and then I try and get ready. So I do my skincare every morning. Sometimes it's not in the morning, sometimes it's in the afternoon, but I do it. And I do a little guasa using my Wildlings guasa tool. So I just finished all of that, and I'm going to take all of my pump parts, all of the stuff that I've been using for the last day and overnight, and take it down to the kitchen so I can get that washed. And then I'll come back up here and try and put myself together and put the bedroom a little bit more back together while Lillian is napping for the second time this morning, which Chris usually takes care of, which is awesome.
Close your eyes, get some rest. I'm by your side. Lay your head on my chest. I know you've had a really bad day, but I'm right here, it's gonna be okay. The world could fall down, it's gonna be okay. The sun could go out, we're gonna be.
So Chris had a really rough night with her. It was just, she wasn't sleeping, and she had one of those, like, I pooed 3 different times and all over my clothes and wet myself. What's going on? What's going on? So I'm letting Chris kind of decompress from the night, and we just fed. She just burped, keeping her upright for a little bit, and we're gonna do some playtime.
If all the blue skies fade to gray, we're gonna be okay. Calm your soul, hold my hand,
Tummy time?
don't let go. I understand. I know it hurts, it wasn't fair. It's over now.
Who's here for her one? Oh, ready for their 1 month check-in?
Hello.
Who is 10 pounds and
13 ounces.
13 ounces? Bless you. 13 ounces? Honey. That on-demand feeding's doing a little good now. Are you enjoying the full-length mirror? Why can you not be like this at home? Huh? It is Wednesday and I've produced almost 4 ounces of breast milk. It only took me an hour. So I'm very proud of my morning pump session. My morning pump sessions are usually the most fruits of my labor because I go the longest without pumping overnight. I don't do a full overnight, but definitely like the most hours. I think I get about 6 hours in between pumps. And what I do is I wake up, I attach the haka on my boobs, I hop into a hot steamy shower, let that start to let down. I jump out of the shower, I hand express and massage each boob, and then I pump for about 15 to 20 minutes. It's usually 18 to 20 minutes on my Spectra pump, which is a little bit more efficient, while I get ready with my body care and skincare, and then I hop off my pump and hand express until nothing will really come out. And that's how I got almost 4 ounces. I think I did get a full 4 ounces, which is the most I'd ever gotten, even in a morning pump. Normally a morning pump session I get about 3 ounces if I'm lucky, a little over 3 ounces, but I think my body's finally producing a little bit more, I hope, because the last couple days I'm on medication for my hives, and the last couple days I've noticed a significant shortage in my supply of milk, but I've also been nursing more because I've been feeling better, so I don't know. Are you hungry or are you just trying to suck your thumb? She woke up from her nap. It's mom duty for a little bit, or I'm on duty. Chris has some work to do, but that's okay because he was with you all night, because he is got the night shift right now. We gotta figure out our shifts now that I'm feeling a little bit better. But you're sitting on mommy's incision. Thank God that thing is healing. Do you want to go get some food? I think, or do you want to nurse? I just finished pumping though. I might not have much, but I can give you what I pumped. That's a full bottle. I love these magnetic me's because they're just magnetic snaps that snap together. Oh, are you gonna start fussing? Okay, we gotta get her some food. We made it to Thursday. Last night was touch and go. It was actually really good. It started off really good, and we thought, oh, maybe we're getting to a place where she's gonna sleep the 3 to 4 hours consistently at night, at least for, you know, the first 2 stretches. So what we try to do is bath time usually happens around 6:30, and she's in bed by 7 after her last feeding, which is after bath time. She enjoys bath time. She does not enjoy getting out of the bath and being dried off and dressed. So she screams bloody murder, and we kind of calm her down, and she drinks her last meal of the night. And then she goes down from around 7:15ish, depending how long it takes. And then from 7, like, we're just not able to go to sleep at 7 or even 8. We've tried the first 2 weeks, we were a little bit more able to. I definitely was, because I was like all sorts of drugged up and in pain. But now that I'm not in as much pain and my recovery is physically going a lot better, I tend to, that's when I do a lot of the chores in the kitchen, clean things up, kind of empty out the fridge, If there's any food that needs to be defrosted for the next day, that's when I go through stuff. It's also when I do any editing for video, Instagram. It's when I go through PR. It's when I go through pretty much all of my stuff I can do between 8 and 10. Chris and I also haven't been spending like actual time together versus like tag team kind of stuff. So she's about to wake up. I've been watching at least 40 minutes of television together at night, and it helps us unwind. It helps us kind of just like have our adult time, and it's necessary. You need it. Like, you need to spend time with your partner. You need to be adults, and we're not able to really go out. We're not able to do much anyways with everything going on in LA, since it's like literally the capital of COVID, which is fine because Chris and I enjoy each other's company. So we kind of just watch a show with our snacks, and then he takes Chance out for the last pee. He goes to bed earlier. I will then get in the shower and do my pump routine, which is attaching the hakas, standing in the shower. It also feels good to just like wash the day away. Even though I do my first shower, if I wash my hair in the morning, like that's where I like do all my shaving, my if I wash my hair, like that's a little more intense of a routine. But the nighttime one, I find that like I've got milk kind of dripped everywhere at this point. I've been sweaty. I just like to shower before getting into bed. I typically was always a night shower, but it's just not practical with having to blow dry my hair if I wanted to. So I do my whole pump routine, which is a short hot shower to get my milk flowing, have the haka, hand express, pump for 20 minutes, then hand express again. And that's how I get the most amount of milk. And so my nighttime pump session, I try to store that in the freezer, and I get anywhere between 3 ounces. My milk supply is starting to come back up now that my body, I think, is either used to the medication I have to be on to avoid the hives, or the things I'm doing to counteract the medication is starting to finally work. And she's crying, so I gotta go. She stopped fussing. She's gonna get up any minute, and then it's like my duty to play with her, feed her, change her, hang out with her for a little bit, because she'll be up for maybe an hour, maybe an hour and a half, and then we'll put her down for a nap, and then she'll wake up again, and that's when we go out for our walk. Try to get some sunlight, some vitamin D for me and her, but we also are supplementing vitamin D per our pediatrician's recommendation. This is the time I tried to clean everything up. So I did my morning pump session, which I get almost 4 ounces now, thank God, but she drinks anywhere between 4 to 7 ounces of feeding. Sometimes she'll only do 2 ounces if she's not super hungry and she's just thirsty. That's what our doula said. And then because I was like, it's weird because it's not super consistent. Like if she's hungry, it's gonna be 4 ounces, and lately it's even up to 7 ounces. We only make her at most 4 ounces in a bottle, and sometimes we make less. And if she's like at the end of it and she's still doing this like sucking thing and gets fussy, we'll just go and make more. But I don't want to waste any breast milk, and I don't want to waste any formula. So we're doing breast milk, nursing, and formula. We have to do all 3. She's a big girl. She's already 10 pounds, 13 ounces last we checked at on Tuesday at her 1-month pediatrician appointment. I'm going to try and make this bed, and I'm going to go check on her. I forgot to tell you guys, but today is Chance's birthday. It's his 1-year birthday, so we ran out and got him some goodies, and we're gonna celebrate right now. But he got a new toy.
She's crying.
He got a cupcake.
Kiss him up. Kiss him up. Honey.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Chance! Are you the birthday boy? Are you the birthday boy? Happy birthday! Who's the birthday? Sit. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Are you 1 today? Are you 1? Yes, we just did a little photo shoot with him in his little hat. We're waiting on Daddy, who's changing Lillian, and we got him a nice new toy. He's got a little cupcake cookie. I'm feeding my yeast for my sourdough. And then Dolly got a little cookie as well. We also have some pig ears. He's got a good birthday. He's just waiting. He's been so good since we brought Lillian home. He's been so patient, so gentle, so sweet. Dolly's been really good too. Dolly loves babies. Dolly is hiding over there.
Hey. Sit. 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 Good boy. Stay. Stay. Ready?
Happy birthday to you.
Happy
birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Chance. Happy birthday to you. You're so good. You're so patient. We had to change and feed Lillian in between.
Where are you going? You want to celebrate with us?
He feels safer when he can eat his cookie upstairs.
Away from Dolly.